You're at 109 right now.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Let's continue with this video by K Explorer. What's dating life for black people in Korea? Let's go.
That is sexy. I say it's like 50-50. It's either they absolutely disgusted with me or they love me. It's either one or the other. I'm gonna be honest. Personally, non-Korean citizens is like everybody doing them. Like ain't no relationships out here. Do not come here trying to find a wife.
Yeah, he said 50-50. They're either they either rock with him or they're disgusted by him. Yeah, like it was messed up when I met a Korean woman and she was just like stonewalled me, right? Just like, okay, hi, whatever. And then, you know, yeah, that's rough. And then the other situation was Korean women will give you their phone numbers, or at least you think it's their phone numbers. No, you know what? Yeah, they will give you their phone numbers. You'll get their phone number. It will be their. It will be her phone number. It will be her phone number. She won't ever answer her phone if you call. She won't ever respond to your text messages. Oh yeah. So it is what it is. But then that's part of saving face, right? In in the Korean culture, society, saving face. You don't want to diss someone straight up, reject them. That's completely bad, horribly. All right, let's keep it going.
Please do not come out here trying to find a man unless they stay inside and they all about themselves and they prove to you that you not look for it. Let it come to you. Please. I'm saving you a lot of heartache.
That's just common sense right there, even though common sense is not that common. But yeah, what he's saying right there is just, right on. That's spot on.
I've been through it already. By the first week, by the second week, I was heartbroken already. So, yeah, it's a very interesting thing.
I'd say it's kind of like hard because I don't know. I feel
He said interesting. That sounds like it's effed up, really.
like even though Korea's becoming more open, it's still like they still have a lot of stereotypes against black women out here. So they either think we're like really like easy or like down to try like a lot of things, or they're like kind of just want to try. I don't know. I feel like they go in with them like intentions, and it's kind of like awkward or weird.
I can't speak to any of that. Um, yeah, I can't speak to any of that. That's the black females, the black woman's perspective. Um, it sounds like she's describing, fetish, you know, when a woman, like when Asians are fetishized. Ooh, she's Asian. She must be sexy. Same thing. Ooh, she's black. She must be sexy. She must be. And then the worst part about it, the worst is, oh, she might be a prostitute. And that prostitution thing goes for any woman. Oh, she's so and so, she must be a prostitute. Oh, she's this way, she must be a prostitute. So it's rough out there for the ladies in that regard.
To be honest, I never ever date a Korean guy. It will be possible, but for me, I'm a tall girl, black. The first thing I noticed when I say I try to, is like flirting with a guy, or else I really felt the difference between being a foreigner girl as a black person and also the Korean girls. They like separate the both, and I was so shocked because I thought about the fact that since when doesn't matter, like where you come from or your skin color. It should be only like the personality, or if you feel attracted to that person. But I was like, I'm black, I'm really tall, and I do speak Korean, so I was like trying the both way. Okay, let's see if what's the problem. So first, if I talk with a guy, I can feel like really okay to speak in Korean, okay to speak in English. But then when I saw that some of the guys that I wanted were like not really into it, I really felt directly what was the problem. Only my skin color and where I came from.
And you just made mention as like you're tall. I can see that. Like how tall are you?
182 centimeters.
So how would you say your experience has been being like a tall black woman like in the dating community?
Hey, I just noticed something. In the other interviews, the brother had a afro. He had a fro. The brother has like some dreadlocks or like some hair that's like tied up under that bucket cap. I just noticed that. Let's keep it going.
community in Korea?
I think I'm a little bit out of it.
Like for one, I haven't really dated in Korea, but I do recognize a huge difference, especially as like working in the club area, seeing the way how black men and women are viewed and dealt with versus like other ethnicities, specifically.
He said dealt with. Dealt with. Yes, that's what happens in Korea. You get dealt with. Oh man, it's terrible.
Like white people. Most of the time that I see like interracial couples, it's mostly like Korean and white.
Speak on that, man. Speak on that. Bro, I'm telling you from experience. I walked around Daegu, right? No, skip walking around. I mean, yes, you could walk around and just do a survey and just see Korean women with white men. Like, it's nothing. It's like drinking water to them. It's fucked up. It's effed up, y'all. Um, and because the thing about it is you want a sense of normalcy in your life. And just dating, companionship is normal. So when you can't find that and get that and in the society where you live and where you've devoted so much of your time, then it's really effed up. It's really bad. And then you see these other guys just walking around with their women and having adventures, going to other cities, traveling together, just like building lives together. Then it's like, man, this ain't it. Yeah, you get fed up after a while. And he's right. It's mostly Korean and white.
Whereas a lot of times as black people are seen as like fetishized or like a fun time, you know? So I don't really see serious relationships with us, just like someone making out with like a black person. Or for me, people always telling me like, oh, you're so hot, your body's so hot.
Yeah. So I met this young woman at the bar, and she just loved how such a nice guy I was. You know, I am. How nice I was to her. She just loved that. We text messaged each other, and then one day she was at the bar, and my buddy was at the bar, and I guess she was flirting with my buddy, and so my buddy took her home, right? So he takes her home, and my buddy and I live in the same apartment building. All right, not in the same room. We had our separate apartments. So he tells me that once they got back to his apartment, she tells him that she doesn't want him. She said, "No, I want Larry." So he was like, "What?" So my buddy calls me up and he's like, "Man, this woman just tricked me into bringing her back to our apartment, but she doesn't want to be with me. She wants to be with you." I'm like, I'm getting the call at night, and I'm like, what? So, speaking on that fetishize, like she just wanted to be with me, just wanted to be with me. So she got what she wanted, and then after that, she was off to the races, off and on to the next one. And I was like, don't we have something going on here? Apparently not. Apparently not.
Blah blah blah, but like no one ever like going like the next step to create a relationship. It's just right there in the moment.
Would you
Right.
say, like dating for you, it's a lot easier or like it's just, I don't know, like a lot harder? Like how would you, like rate it?
Personally, it's a lot harder just because I'm mainly pro-black, so I literally have to step outside of my comfort zone, like to even talk to them, because I'm pro-black. I mainly date black women.
Right on, bro.
That's just my thing. I'm from Alabama. I'm from the South.
Right on.
That's just what it is where I'm from. To directly answer your question, it's not hard. As long as you know a little bit of Korean, they know a little bit of English.
Stop, bro. You would not know because you pro-black. And you're not messing with them Koreans. Good on you, brother. Good on you. But I'm the one who's going to talk about it because I was in the relationship. I was out there with my buddy, my colleague, chasing these Koreans, and we fell flat on our faces. So there's going to be a part 3 to this. We're going to stop this right now.